All right, boys. Rams, 49ers, 3.5. The Rams are favorites. Matt Stafford is laying points in a playoff game. How about it? How the times have changed. He's rolling all the narratives where he can't win a playoff game. He can't flip the script. Look at his numbers. Well, people, those numbers was when he played for the lowly Detroit Lions. You know what I mean? Like let's that's one of the things that I can't stand. Well, look at his career numbers. Career numbers with different coordinators, career numbers with different head coaches, career numbers with a completely different team, a completely different culture. Fucking hey, man. Like, narratives bit me in the ass last week, and I'm trying to wash my hands clean of them. They're taking on the 49ers. The total is 46. CH, I gave you first crack at the last game. So, Dave, you're wearing the Ram of Thorns gear. What are you thinking in this one? Stafford versus Garoppolo, just like we all pictured it.
All right. Another change. Okay.
This is now the third wardrobe change of the day. See,
just showed up. Listen,
it's like doing a show with friggin' Madonna. What the hell's going on here?
Canceled all her shows in Vegas. I could change this uniform shit just as good as any of these people. All right. This one just came. It's a little tight. I got to loosen this up, but it's a Niners hat.
Looks
and this
good.
is why. I'm taking them plus the points, newbie. I think numbers perfect. Round 3. Right? We got this matchup twice. Apparently, McVay can figure out all this other stuff. He can't figure out how to beat Shanahan. You're going to give me 3.5 points? Like, I understand why the line is the line. But, and again, the public dog, all that other bullshit. Listen, San Francisco getting more than a field goal last week was a gift. I think it is again this week. Now, the last matchup they played, the Rams were kicking their ass. It's 17-0. It was early. It was run out. San Francisco's not even going to make the playoffs. Stafford has the WTF throw that Peralt dubbed, and I'm using all the time on every show. Means what the fuck was he thinking when he throws it? Pick. We're right back in it, and boom. The Niners win the game in overtime. Guess both teams got the ball then. Anybody talking about that? But San Francisco won, and they won a couple more road games. Got to complete the 3-team parlay. Road wins. It's tough. It's been done before. I think it'll be done again. I think San Francisco covers the spread. Now, they may not win, but I think it's a field goal game. I'm taking them plus the points.
CH, what are you thinking in this game? I mean, he makes some good points there, and also one of those narratives that's out there is this whole Shanahan versus McVay. He, might not be able to cover any games at home, but it seems like whenever these two face up, he's always getting the upper hand. What are you thinking when you look at this game? And again, a little low total, 46. I mean, I don't know if I'm placing over because of the pass rush that the 49ers bring into the game, but that total stood out to me a little bit. CH, what are you thinking about this game, brother?
Yeah, I think if you remember last week, I said I was trying to find a way to take the 49ers, and I couldn't bring myself to do it, and I wound up taking the Packers. I should have just trusted. I've got all this fucking data in front of me. That's what I do all day long is look at data and make projections, and I should have taken the fucking 49ers last week. I'm looking at that same data, and it's telling me to take the 49ers this week. So I'm taking the 49ers this week. I'm like, Dave, I think they could win, but I think it's a field goal game or a 2-point game. It's less than a 3.5-point game. Give me the Niners. But I have a question for both of you guys. Is Jimmy going to throw for more than 250 yards?
I'd say no. I just think the pass rushes of both of these teams, I think it's going to be a really ugly game back and forth. You're actually, when we get into one total, one side, one prop, because of that, I'm looking for some field goal props in this game because I think points are going to be coming at a premium. I think there's going to be a lot of conservative play in this game, and typically you don't think of Sean McVay and think conservative. I think he's going to kind of try and change the script of what they do against this team. I think any time that these teams even get close to the red zone, it's not going to be trying to take these giant bombs. It's not going to be potentially fumbling the ball because of these tenacious pass rush defenses. I think that you're going to see a lot of trying to grind out the clock. And also before, I go this way and take the 49ers too, I need to know what's happening with Deebo Samuel, because that's a completely different Niners team if Deebo Samuel is able to come around that end and be running that ball. So that's my thoughts as far as that, Dave. What about you, man?
I'm worried about Deebo. Deebo is fantastic. You want to talk about a fun guy to watch play football. But if Deebo don't play, Niners ain't got no shot. I mean, they ain't got no shot. I mean, they're going to have to win a game. But listen, they just won a game without scoring a touchdown. Jimmy G apparently is 9-2, 3-0 in the playoffs when he don't throw for a touchdown. I mean, San Francisco knows how to win games every which way. That's the most dangerous team you can get in these playoffs. I can't wait to watch the game. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. I'm excited. I think, and I'll save it for one total, one side, one prop. But the totals, I have pretty strong feelings. Again, last week I felt very strong. I thought the best play on the board was the Buffalo-Kansas City game over more than the sides. The sides are hard, and we can talk ourselves into, it's early in the week for us. And by the end of the week, you may feel different. Or you listen to too much bullshit and you switch your play. Don't do that. Just enjoy it like us. Enjoy the show, but make your own decisions. I think I think the game plays to the under too.
Now, CH, to maybe bolster the point that you were trying to make there as well, Jimmy Garoppolo opened in the mid to high 230s for his passing yards on the props. He's already down to 226.5. That is getting absolutely hammered. I think one of the things that I might do is I might let that get hammered all week, and then once that thing bottoms out, I might sweep in and hit the over, just because you never know with the NFL. And when everybody's on one side, I don't mind being on the side that the books want. As far as this game goes, guys, the 3.5 I think is spot on, because just like Dave said, I think because of the point premium, which is why you have this lower total, which is why you have the 3.5, that field goal that they don't want to give up that hook. I think this comes down to a field goal game. So this is one of those times that I would maybe hope that some Niners money comes in late, because I like them at 3.5. I can't play the Rams at 3.5, but if that gets closer to 3, I would maybe look towards the Rams. Or I think the Rams win this game. I think Stafford has enough that there's a lot of motivation there that just isn't there for any quarterback that's left, to really just dispel a lot of things that people view about him. And he seems like the kind of guy that means something to him. And that's why he went to Los Angeles and have a chance at doing exactly that. I would maybe even look to play the Rams and lay a little bit of juice on the money line and take the points out of this thing, because of how close of a game that it's going to be. It's not, an advantage play. They're going to tell you that it's a horrible way to manage your money. It's not the right statistical play or whatever. But if I could get the Rams at like minus 150 on the money line, it's 165 right now. That's probably the way that I would look at playing this game. Just take the points out of it, Dave. Does that make any sense?
Oh, for sure. I just want to know who they telling you. I mean, I got that who they on my mind. That's what they say.
I love the who they, by the way. There's who they, there's who dat. I'm a big fan of that one as well. All right.
So Nubi, before you go on, I just have a question. After an entire season of picking sides in every single game we talk about, are you saying in the very last game we talk about before the Super Bowl, you're not going to give us a side?
All right. So because it's 3.5 as it's sitting on Tuesday, like I said, at 3.5, I lean towards the Niners. I think the Rams win the game. For the show purposes, I'll take the 3.5 points with the dog, because I think that this is going to come down to, just like last week, and the last possession is my thoughts. So,
every game, the last possession.
So I think we've established that I'm a little bit competitive.
You think?
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. So as it stands right now, we have the same pick in the San Francisco game, and we have a different pick in the first game, Newbie. So if Kansas City wins, you and I are going to finish tied for the year.
Well, we still got the Super Bowl, though.
So I'm changing my pick to the Rams.
Oh! Wow!
This just in.
Lay the chalk.
This just in.
How about that? Look at
I can't finish last. I can't.
expect that. Well, you probably shouldn't have taken the hook with the team that's laying 3. But
I know, you're right.
we could also, CH, we could just say, screw it, and just say, Rams 40. So you think the 49ers are going to win the game, right?
No, I thought they were going to stay within the field goal.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Because I was going to say, I like the Rams money line. That's the way that we can do it. But I like it. How about CH flipping the pick, Dave?
Nah, fuck it. I'm keeping San Francisco. Fuck it. It's a unanimous pick. I'd rather have the unanimous pick.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.